Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Not Quite Strangers. This podcast is all about bringing two people together who do not know one another with the intent of building and inspiring curiosity, building connection, and shaking up how people who are strangers interact. Today is no different. I have two very special guests. So we'll start by introducing first. My name is Valerie Hope. I'm a speaker and a podcaster. And these two people are actually going to have a wonderful conversation because I also don't know them very well. But that's not true. I know one of them very well, probably better than she thinks I know her. and I have this wonderful opportunity to bring, this is our summer edition podcast. We have two young people here who live in two different parts of the world and are going to have a fantastic conversation. We're going to start by introducing my buddy Nico over here. Nico, tell us where you are in the world.
In Barcelona.
In Barcelona, Spain. And how I know you, Nico, is because your dad is friends with my brother, my sister-in-law, and then he and I became friends a couple of years ago. And he's been on the podcast a couple of times too. So
he said 2 times?
2 times. I know, he's like a pro. And he has his own podcast too. And I know he's a stage dad, so he's hovering close by, so you might hear him breathing. and Nico, how old are you?
9.
9 years old. Fantastic. So I told your dad, Nico, that I thought it would be a really cool opportunity to speak with you and introduce you to another guest who's in a different part of the world than you. And now I want to introduce Rosa. Rosa is my niece. So she and I go way back to when she was a tiny little baby. And Rosa, tell Nico what part of the world you're in.
I'm in Dallas, Texas, Collin County.
Dallas, Texas, Collin County. Right on. And Rosa, how old are you?
8.
8 years old. Look at that. So the two of you have never met each other, and this is an opportunity for you guys to learn about each other, maybe learn about where you live, learn a little bit about what you do in school. So I want to start off by asking you a question. You probably already know the answer to this. I asked it earlier. Is why did you want to come on a podcast to meet a total stranger? Why did you say yes? I'm going to start with you, Nico.
Because it looks fun.
It looks fun? What do you think is fun about it?
That you talk with other people.
Nice. You talk to a lot of other people when you're at home? A lot of new people?
Yeah.
You do?
One time we had some friends that came that we didn't know them, and we were playing with them.
And then you now became close friends, right? That's all it takes. Kids, all we just have to do is play with each other and we're like instant friends. Very cool, Nico. And Rosa, why did you say yes to being on a podcast and meeting a stranger?
Kind of what Nico said. I like meeting new people, and I want to travel the world. So it's really cool meeting someone who's all the way in Spain and I'm all the way in Texas.
Yeah. Okay, so first question is, what other places have you two traveled to since you like meeting new people? What parts of the world, what countries have you visited before? Who wants to start? All right, Rosa, go for it.
I've been to Okinawa, Hawaii, Texas, Virginia, Utah. I think that's all I know about.
Yeah? Why did you do so much travel, Rosa? Tell Nico.
Because my family likes to travel, and we got a ton of souvenirs. Like, I don't know if I have any over here. I remember that we got a ton of stuff.
Yeah, cool. You got a ton of souvenirs and your family likes to travel. And your dad was also in the military, so you got to travel a lot because of that. And Rosa, tell Nico where you were born.
I was born in Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaiian island girl over here. All right, Nico, what about you? Where have you traveled so far? What have you seen?
I've been to a lot of places, but I don't. I don't know which ones because I've traveled to a lot of places when I was little and I don't remember which places.
Yeah, I know.
But I know I've been to a lot.
When you were little. Where were you born, Nico?
In Texas.
You were born in Texas too?
Yeah.
What part?
In Dallas.
Oh. Rosa, did you know that?
No.
No. So Nico he was born in Dallas, Texas. And Nico, how many languages do you speak?
3.
Which ones?
English, Catalan, and Spanish.
English, Catalan, and Spanish. All right. And Rosa, how many languages do you speak?
Well, I used to know Japanese. I used to know a ton of Spanish, but I forgot it all because I was in preschool. And I know English.
And English. All right. So you used to know Japanese and Spanish, a little bit of Spanish, and now fully know English. So when you see each other, this is the first time you're meeting, what's the first question that pops in your mind about each other or about what you heard so far?
I don't know.
No questions?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So what grades are you in? What school? What grade are you in? Let's start with that.
I was in 3rd grade and I'm gonna go to 4th grade.
All right, cool. And Rosa, what about you?
Going into 3rd grade.
Going into 3rd grade.
George Anderson Elementary.
All right, got it.
I'm in the school of Anthony Bruce.
Anthony Bruce?
No, with Anthony Bruce.
Bruce, got it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about school. What kind of school do you go to? What is it like? What's it like going now into the 4th grade or going into the 3rd grade? Rosa, why don't you tell us about school?
At my school, it's fun because there's always field trips after like 2 or 3 months. I've been on a lot of field trips. Oh no, I can't see you guys.
Uh-oh.
I want to go get my mom. You guys can talk to Nico.
All right. So Nico, tell us about your school. What's it like?
We have a book that it's like a book that has math exercises and it's called Innovamat.
All right, pause for 1 second, Nico. We got mom here for some tech support. All right, Rosa, are you back?
Yeah.
Can you see us?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So Nico was just telling us about his math book. Tell us again, Nico, so that Rosa can hear.
That there's we have a math book and it's called Innovamat.
And what is it? What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know what Innovamat means. They invented that word. It's not a real word.
It's not a real word. Okay, it's just some branding, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, so both of you guys are now experiencing summer, right? You're out of school for the summer. What's been the best thing you've done so far? What's been the best part of the summer?
You do a worst part and best part?
Sure, we can do best and worst. Which one do you want to start with?
I have 2 worst.
Okay, what's the worst thing you've done this summer?
I got hit in the face by a softball and I had to get a crown.
Oh, You got hit in the face with a softball and had to get a
It was
crown?
right here.
Why? How did you get hit in the face with a softball?
We were doing pop-ups at my summer camp, and I didn't catch it correctly, so it came out and hit me in the face.
How is it feeling now? Are you okay?
It was a long time ago. I think it was in April or June.
Yeah. Ouch. I'm so sorry. That sounds very painful.
And I also got a crown.
And a crown. Like a crown, like a queen?
Yeah, they had to shave my tooth down, put a fake tooth in it.
A fake tooth. Oh.
It was last week.
I have a crown too.
My mom had the crown.
Yeah. Very cool. Those can be painful too. So that's the worst part of your summer, Rosa, huh?
Well, it wasn't that painful. It just was really annoying. Like the water in my mouth was really cold and hurt my tooth a little. So they had put a little tissue in it for my cheek.
I see. Are you all feeling better now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So the 2 worst parts of the summer could be painful and uncomfortable, and they're done. No more worst summer stuff.
And then the best thing in my summer is I have money, and I had an idea to get more money to get an Oculus. Me and my sister working together. I would do all the counters for $13. She would clean the living room for $13, and we would do the shoes together, which would be $7. So you both get $20.
Wow! So you guys did some extra chores to make some extra money, huh?
But we're gonna do it when it's messy.
Okay, I got that. Cool. So that's your worst and best of the summer. All right, Nico, it's your turn. We want to hear what was the worst thing that happened this summer and what was the best thing that happened this summer.
I have 2 things.
Okay.
2. The first one, that we went to that I was with my because I was with my summer camp, and then we went to a camping, and it had a pool, and then when we just when we just got in the pool, a bee stung me.
No. And are you okay? Do you like bees?
They say that without bees we couldn't survive.
That's a good point.
But I don't like them stinging.
Wise words.
Yeah. And the second one is that we're at home all day, and then we play a lot, but then when it's nighttime, we gotta pick up all the house. And there's books at the floor and toys. We gotta pick it up.
Oh, is that the best part of the summer or the worst?
No, the worst.
The worst, right? Picking up the house. You agree, Rosa? Yeah. All right. So you got stung by a bee and you have to pick up the house. Ugh. Worst summer ever.
And the best thing is that we went to attraction park.
Oh, really? What did you do there?
We got on a big pirate ship that went up and down, and I didn't like and it went up and down like it went, and then it went up like this, and then it had like something of metal that went, and then it went down. And then when you went down, your stomach started to tickle, and I didn't like that attraction, but that there was other attractions that I liked. Like there was one that it was there was a stick that had some little air balloons on it, and then it went around and around, and then it had and then it had something in the middle that if you went turning it around and you went round and round, and that was fun.
Oh my gosh. So you're like you love danger and adventure, it sounds like. That's scary. On a pirate ship and going around and around until your stomach tickles? What?
No, the stomach tickle thing was the boat, and we also got on some biking boats that went up and down, splashing through the water, and they went around them around very fast.
Oh my goodness. So you like those theme parks with all the attractions. Rosa, what about you? What are you doing this for? What does this mean?
It means I kind of did the same thing.
Yeah.
I went on a thing called the Great White Shark because it looked like a shark opening its mouth. So you had to go down the top, go it's like really steep. So you had to go like straight down, kind of, and come all the way up. And you had to keep doing it until you go through a little hole at the bottom. I had to do it. And it was really hard because when I went up, when I came back down, I was kind of doing it sideways.
Oh my gosh, I would be screaming. Do you guys scream when you're on these rides?
No, I didn't scream. I kept my mouth shut because I was thinking there's gonna be flies in my mouth or something. We were in Alabama when that happened.
Okay, yeah, you don't want to put any flies or bees in your mouth. Oh, that's the worst. Oh my goodness. So, how many do you guys have brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
All right, how many?
3 sisters and 1 brother. Actually, 4 because I have a dog and she's a girl.
So your dog is your sister now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 4 and 1 brother. And Nico?
1 sister.
1 sister. Nico, are you the oldest or the youngest?
The oldest.
Oldest? What's that like?
I don't like being the oldest one.
Oh yeah, well come.
Because you always gonna pick up and then if you wanna play a game, you don't have. If you wanna play a game with Bia, so she's slower, and then it's not fun because she's slower, and then you're faster, and then it's boring because you'll win all the time.
Yeah, so you like things to move really quickly, and you like a little competition, huh? You like a little challenge. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, or when we go in the pool and she doesn't go fast. And she never wants to play. Like yesterday we were in the pool and she didn't want to play with she didn't want to play with nothing. Like I told her she wanted to play with the water guns and she didn't want to play.
No water guns either?
She never wants to play with me.
Oh, I see. So that's gonna be a little hard, right?
Yeah.
So it's boring. Sometimes sounds like it's lonely. Yeah. I get that. And what about you, Rosa? Are you the oldest or the youngest? Where are you with all these, with your dog and your sister?
Second youngest.
Second youngest. What's that like?
I don't really like it. I mean, I always have to clean the room while my little sister just sits there watch TV. I had to clean it. Like when I was at my old house, we had this big mountain of dogs, and I had to clean it all by myself. And she was just watching TV when that happened.
Oof.
I had to clean it all by myself. And my mom, I don't even get money for doing it. Even though my brother does.
Yeah. So it doesn't sound like very fair. You get to do all the work and your little sister gets to hang out and watch TV. That's tough. That's tough. So if I give you guys both a magic wand, right? And you had a magic wand and you can make anything that you want in the world to happen. This magic wand is very powerful. Nico, I'm going to give you the magic wand first. What's the very first thing that you would do with it? What would you do? What would you create? What would you want?
A big house.
A big house. So tell us more about that. Why? Why a big house?
Because like then I would have a big swimming pool and a water and a big room and also to buy whatever I want.
Oh, wow. So you can buy what you want, swim in your big.
I wish for whatever I want and I forgot what I was gonna say.
All right. So big house is what you want, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Big house with a pool. I hope your dad's listening. He can start saving up his centavitos. Good. All right. Anything else, Nico, that you would do the magic wand? Is that it?
I like to do a lot more stuff, but I don't know. But I still don't know what.
I'm not
but
sure what.
Like, yeah.
Okay, that's all right. This is a good start. Big house. That's something to work towards. All right, Rosa. All right, Nico, give Rosa the magic wand.
How?
Just give it to her on the screen, just like that. Rosa, grab it. What would you do with it now?
I would try to help climate change because each time gas or any types of toxic air goes into the sky, it makes it get bigger, so that then it will be hotter down on Earth, like glaciers would melt and stuff. So we want to fix that.
Got it. Fix climate change with your magic wand. I got that. Wow. Yeah, that's an important piece. Okay. Now I want you guys to tell me if you had your favorite like movie star or TV show star or musician come visit and have dinner with you, who would it be? Who's your favorite movie star or TV star or musician or celebrity?
This is a hard one.
It's a hard question. I only ask hard questions.
I have three.
Three? All right, not that hard.
Four. I have four. I would want Ruby Bridges, Mae Jemison, Katherine Johnson, and Rosa Parks.
Oh boy. Okay, Nico, do you know who any of those people are?
No.
No? All right, would you like to know? I think I need to know too. Do you want to know who those people are, Nico?
Yeah.
Okay. Rosa, I think you gotta let us know. I don't think either Nico or I know all those people. So who are they? And why would you want them at your house?
Ruby Bridges was the first African American to go to a white school because she passed a really hard test. And I want her to come over here because she's still alive and she's really cool and she made her own books and stuff.
Okay.
And I would want Mae Jemison to come over because she was the first African American woman to go into space. And she's still alive. So I would want her to come over because she's really cool. And then I want Katherine Johnson to come over. I don't know if she's still alive. I think she died. Because she was the first African American to like be a person that did the physics and stuff for like space teams and stuff. And I would want Rosa Parks to come over because she was the first African American to refuse to the driver of a bus to get out of her seat. And that is actually the seat. Nobody's not allowed to sit in it. You can sit by it, but you're not allowed to sit in it.
Oh, wow.
Cool. But she died a couple of years ago.
She did die. Well, so you're really interested in a lot of the historical figures, women who, African American women who've been the first at doing something. Why is that important to you, Rosa?
Because I feel like a long time ago, women weren't treated the same as men. Women they could only be doctors and nurses, and they would stay home a lot. and they weren't allowed to be scientists or anything like that, like pilots. Like Bessie Coleman was the first African American woman to be a pilot.
Got it. So
Like
so
that.
for you, it's a matter of you're honoring people who didn't have opportunities back then.
Mhm.
I got that. Okay. Nico, if you can bring a celebrity to come and have dinner with you and your family or hang out with you anywhere, who would it be?
Owen Grady, Claire Deering, Mr. Masrani, and Macy Lockwood.
Okay. Rosa, do you know any of those people?
No.
No, me neither. Nico, tell us, who are they?
Owen Grady is from Jurassic World, and Claire Deering too, and Mr. Masrani too, and Macy Lockwood too, and Owen Grady trains raptors, and Claire Deering is I don't know what she does, but I think she works in somewhere in Jurassic World. And Mr. Masrani, I also don't know what he does. And Macy Lockwood is a girl that's, well, she's just a girl. She doesn't do nothing.
Wow.
Well, she just do stuff, but she doesn't work. She's just a girl.
She's just a girl that doesn't do any work. I got it.
Yeah.
So you have Owen Grady, Claire, what was her last name?
Deering.
Claire Deering?
Yeah.
And then Mr. Masrani?
Yeah.
And who was the last person?
The
girl that doesn't do anything? What?
Well, she does do stuff, but she's just a girl. Macy Lockwood.
Macy Lockwood, got it. So all
and another one.
Who else?
Dr. Wu.
Dr. Wu. Who's Dr. Wu?
He's a scientific from Jurassic World.
Okay, so it seems like the whole cast of Jurassic World is coming over to your house.
Well, there's more, but I don't remember their names.
Okay, so these are the main ones. Why did you invite those? Why do you think they would be so important for you to meet?
Because I like Jurassic World.
Oh, what do you like about it?
Well, it has a lot of dinosaurs, and I like dinosaurs. And I also like dinosaur movies.
Wow.
And real dinosaurs.
Really? All right. So tell us I've never seen it. Rosa, have you seen Jurassic World?
I think I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the new one. My family used to watch it. My mom made us watch it. But then after that, we just kind of lost interest and we just watched the cartoon. Oh, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous? Yeah, we watched it. I skipped a lot of episodes because I couldn't really get it. I just get an episode, but don't get it. I'll go a couple episodes back and then do it.
So Nico, tell us about Jurassic World. I've never seen it. So what is it about? What's so cool about it?
The first one is that there's a lot of dinosaurs and there's velociraptors that's Echo, Blue, Delta, and Charlie, and they're velociraptors, and then they created a dinosaur that's not a real dinosaur. It's a mix of T-Rex and Velociraptor, and they call it the Indominus Rex, and then the Indominus Rex. Well, Owen Grady and some guards were they didn't in the screams they didn't see the Indominus, so then they checked all the screens and they didn't see it because he could camouflage. So then they went in the Indominus cage and then it was hiding, and they saw the Indominus that wanted to eat them, and then there was a guy that wanted
that got out. Like there's a wall made out of rock, and then he did something with a little scream, and then I think he did a password, and then to open the door. And so then he opens the door, and then he closed it, but the door was closing very slowly, so the Indominus Rex escaped, and then he was running through all the ice, through all the island of Isla Nublar. So he was running through all the island, and then he broke the pterodactyl cage. So they were. Oh, he ran into it, and Mr. Masrani was in the helicopter trying to kill it because it was killing everybody. So then it crashed in there. And then it crashed and in the pterodactyl cage, and then the pterodactyls were escaping, so they went at Mr. Masrani's airplane, and then they destroyed the airplane, and then it crashed in the pterodactyl cage. So then it fell on the ground and it exploded, and then the Dominus was running, and then there was 2 kids that I forgot their names that got in a Jurassic Park car, and then they saw the pterodactyls chasing them, and then there were some guards on a fence, and then
Nico, hang on, Nico. Wow, this all happened in one movie?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Oh my gosh, yeah. That's a lot. Okay, so if you were one of the kids that had jumped in the car, let's say you were in the movie and you were one of those kids, what would you have done differently?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Because it sounds like you were really paying close attention to all the things that were happening with this.
And there was more stuff, but if not, it would get too long.
That's a lot. Wow, that seems like a really important movie to you. Have you watched all the Jurassic movies?
Yeah, and all the Jurassic Parks too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So I want to ask you too, the 2 of you, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I want to be.
You want to operate on dinosaurs, or dig up dinosaur bones or something like that, Nico? Create your own Jurassic World.
Yeah, but there won't be real dinosaurs. There'll only be fake, but maybe there's some way to make dinosaurs because you get their blood, and I don't know what you did with it, and then you could create dinosaurs.
There's actually a museum that's full of robotic dinosaurs that I went for my birthday.
One time I went.
Yeah, it was on Thursday. It was I forgot. We went there. There were bugs and giant stuff. There's not even this giant pterodactyl. It's like as tall as our house. It was like very, very, very big.
Wow. Electronic, or they're like robot dinosaurs. How about that, Nico?
Yeah, one time I went to one of those too, or those big robot dinosaurs.
Oof, I don't know. That sounds a little scary to me. All right, so you're not sure what you'd do if you could get dinosaur blood. You could potentially make your own dinosaur.
You get it from you got the mosquitoes that one side. I forgot how you call the yellow thing.
Amber. The amber.
The amber. Well, you got a vaccine. You put it where the mosquito keeps all the blood, and then you got the blood with the vaccine, and then you did something with the blood, and then you got a dinosaur. That's what comes out in Jurassic World.
Okay, so you could start your own Jurassic World if you did exactly what those scientists showed you. Okay,
Well, it's just a movie.
it's just a movie.
I don't know if that's true, but you can try it.
I mean, yeah, why not? You could try anything. Rosa, what about you? What would you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a national USA women's soccer team.
Say more. Why? The women's soccer team, huh?
It's because I really like soccer and I like the competition.
Cool. So no softball, definitely no softball, right?
No
We
softball.
know what happens when softballs get out of control. Hey, Nico, do you play any sports?
Yeah, I play a lot.
What do you do?
Basketball, paddle,
Basketball, paddle, and is your dad trying to give you the answers? Dad, stop. It's all right. Well, you're thinking, Nico, of your next sport. Rosa, so you play soccer and what else? What other sports?
Oh yeah. Soccer, basketball, I think that's it. Wait, yeah, that's it.
That's it? Soccer, basketball, and paddle? What's paddle?
This game. It's like, where is it?
Is that tennis?
Paddle.
It's like tennis?
Yeah, it's like tennis, but with a smaller.
Like pickleball?
No, like it has these type of rackets, and like it has a small cam, and the rackets are different. Like they have little holes in them.
Oh, interesting. Okay, paddle. I remember playing something like that when I went to Aruba. It's called beach tennis. That's what they called it there, with those kind of rackets that have the holes.
Oh.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, I think it's time. The two of you seem like incredibly intelligent young people, and I feel like it's time for you guys to teach me something. So I'm not sure what you can teach me, but if you could teach an adult something, a grown-up, teach a grown-up something that you think is important for them to know or important for them to do, what would you want to teach us?
Types of dinosaurs, because almost every person I know doesn't know nothing about dinosaurs. They don't, because I know a person that only knows one dinosaur. That's a T-Rex. He doesn't even know what a pterodactyl is or a stegosaurus.
What? A person that doesn't know pterodactyl and stegosaurus? Shame on them. All right, so teach Rosa and me about your top 3 dinosaurs that you think everyone should know about, and something about them that we need to remember.
Difficult dinosaurs or easy dinosaurs?
Oh, Nico. Okay.
Difficult.
Difficult it is. All right, teach us.
Bryonyx.
Bryonyx. Yeah. What about it? What's that?
It's like a Spinosaurus, but without the spine and smaller.
Oh, I think I've heard of those. I've heard something like that. They like the things that walk on their hands and their legs, but sometimes they walk on just their legs, and sometimes their hands and legs. What else was called?
So it's Bryonyx. What else?
Majungasaurus.
Majungasaurus. What's that?
It's like a dinosaur that lived in Africa, and it was like it wasn't very big. It was like the size of an adult.
The size of an adult. Okay.
But it looks big when you look at the picture, but it was very small.
Okay, got it. A Majungasaurus. And then the third one. What's the last one?
A Margosaurus.
A Margosaurus. Okay, what's that?
It's a dinosaur that it was like a diplodocus or one of those dinosaurs with long neck, and but it had a lot of spines on its neck, and it was smaller.
Okay.
I
so
think it was. I think it was small.
all right, Rosa, what are the 3 dinosaurs that Nico just talked about?
Brianna, I forgot how to say it. I know it starts with a B.
Bryonyx.
Bryonyx. And then the second one, I think it started with an M, or I think it was the last one.
The Majungasaurus.
You know, Jungosaur. And then the last one was
A Margosaurus.
Mongosaurus.
A Margosaurus.
Ah, reminds me of Among Us.
Among Us. You know what Among Us is, Nico?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like a thing. It's like a thing that it has 2 legs. It doesn't have any arms, and it has like a backpack, and it has a weird blue thing on its head.
Yeah. And then there's like an imposter and then crewmates, and then you have at the end. So if you see someone killed, you do a team.
And if you get killed, there's you're cut and there's a bone sticking out.
Oh man. Okay, so you both know the game Among Us. Cool.
Oh, I don't know it, but I know what they are.
You know what it is. Got it.
I know what it is.
Okay, so now we know your 3 dinosaurs, the difficult dinosaurs.
Oh,
And
I know more difficult dinosaurs.
I don't think I can learn anymore. These 3, Majungasaurus, Bryonyx, and the Margosaurus, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Rosa, what are you gonna teach Nico? And me, actually, you're teaching me, the adult.
Sports.
Oh my goodness. What
difficult or easy?
Difficult.
Okay. In sports, you don't have to be strong or really good. You just have to be really flexible. Because if you're flexible, you won't get hurt. So like if like you'll be less likely to pull a muscle. And then another thing you can know about sports is that during soccer, it's not only about feet. When you're goalie, you have to know what to do with your hand. When you do it, you can't just throw the ball. If you have to look, once you get the ball, someone has to go straight away. It's really hard because you get the ball. If you're all in back, you have to run all the way across the field just to get close to the goal so they can roll you the ball, and you have to go all the way to the goal and score. It's really hard, but you have to keep concentration.
Oh,
wow. And the last thing is that dogs can do sports. I figured that out. You just have to tape a bat to your dog's tail. I haven't tried this yet, but you have to tape a bat to your dog's tail, and then you have to make it get really happy, throw the ball at the tail, have them hit it, and then have them be able to treat, open it, and then they run to first base. I haven't tried it yet, but I know it. I know that can happen.
All right, so you're gonna tie a bat to a dog's tail?
Yeah, I have a dog.
Throw it a treat. I got to see this. That sounds painful, to put a bat on a dog's tail.
No, but it'd be plastic.
Oh, plastic bat. Okay, got it. And then you throw it a treat so that it gets happy, and then it bats the ball.
And my dog's tail is made of iron, literally. If you see her, she's standing by the trash can and she's wagging her tail, and then it's hitting, it sounds like it's iron. Like it sounds like it's like metal hitting it.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Like really hard.
Strong tail.
Yeah, very, very strong.
Okay, Nico, what did you get from Rosa's lesson about sports? What are the
that dogs can do sport.
Yeah, that's one.
And the other one, football, that you have to throw it across the camp.
Football and
And
soccer.
yeah, and then you gotta, like, you said a lot of stuff and I don't remember.
I said the first one is I said that you don't have to be good at any sports, like field sports, like field hockey or soccer or football. You have to be really flexible so you can't pull a muscle and you can't play until that muscle is healed. And then the second thing I said, I also said that's really hard when you're the goalie because it's easier for you to just defend the goal and kind of harder for you to shoot. But it's hard for the goalie and the players because when the goalie gets the ball, all the people, once you roll the ball, you have to look for a space that the other team can't get it, and you have to go all the way to your teammate without the other team getting the ball and scoring.
Yeah, so being the goalie is challenging.
Yeah, but also shooting is harder.
Shooting is harder. Yeah, I used to, when I was a kid, when I was your age, we were from Panama. I was born in Panama, and I was 9 years old when we moved to the United States, and I didn't speak any English. And back then, girls weren't playing sports too much. It wasn't as common as it is now. It wasn't as common until I was maybe 13, 14 years old, that there were more girls playing soccer and other sports like softball, volleyball. So I didn't do too many sports, but I really wish I'd learned to play soccer when I was your age. I think I would have been pretty good because I was.
I know my dad played soccer.
Yeah, all the boys did. My brothers all played soccer, but I wish I had. I think I would have been pretty good at it because I really enjoy watching it. But I play tennis now. Do either of you play tennis?
I'm
Similar to paddle.
I've done soccer, tennis.
I have played tennis.
Yeah. Oh, nice. All right. And then, so I have a couple of last questions for you guys. So first of all, I'm curious about what questions do you have for each other? Now you've learned a little bit about one another and the sports you like and the movies that you like and who you would invite, what famous person you invite to your home. I'd like for you to ask a question to each other. What question do you have?
I was gonna ask him, do you have any pets or like lizards that come to visit your house or something?
No. One time we found a gecko. It was nighttime. I would find a gecko on our balcony.
We have found a lot of geckos in our house. We found one in the kitchen.
Ugh.
And then we found one. We named it Jack. And then one day we went to the plate that we in the cup that we put it on, and I think the tail detached, the tail came off, so we just threw it in the trash. And then there's another one in the living room. And then my mom there's a frog in her hand that peed on her hand, and also my brother. And also my brother got attacked by 3 angry dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. So you have a lot of pests and pets in your home, Rosa.
Yeah.
Nico, you said you've only seen a gecko on your balcony, but you don't have any other animals in the house? No. Maybe when you get the big house. When you get the big house, you can have all the animals. What animal would you want? Dinosaurs, of course, but besides dinosaurs.
A bird.
Bird?
Because I like birds, and it would be dinosaurs.
Oh.
My mom hates birds. They live to be 70 years old.
Okay.
They live a long time, and they poop everywhere. They poop everywhere.
Yeah, birds can be challenging. But all right, so Nico wants birds. Nico, what questions do you have for Rosa?
I don't know.
No, nothing comes to mind.
No.
All right. And then, so the last questions I have for you guys are about what's your experience like? What has it been like to be on a podcast with a stranger from a different part of the world?
Cool.
What was cool about it?
That I don't know. I like talking to other people, like I said.
Yeah. So what did you like about this one today?
That I don't know. I just like talking to other people.
You like talking? Yeah, you seem like a really, really open guy, very open to share what you like and your things that you're interested in. Nico, is there something that we didn't talk about that you would have liked to share with Rosa? Something you want to tell Rosa about yourself or about what you do or what you know?
Yeah.
What?
And is she a scout?
Ask her.
Are you a scout?
Like a scout, like my dad was, or like a different type of scout. No, my friend Macy is, but I'm not. I just don't like doing it. But the fun thing about soccer is I do get to be on a parade during Christmas. It's really fun. I just sit in the back of the truck and just wave to a bunch of people.
All right.
I even saw my friend's dog, Rocky.
So there you go, Nico. No scouts, only soccer. And you don't call it soccer in Barcelona, do you?
Yes, football.
Yeah, I call it football.
Hey, you know what? We did get to talk about some words. I want to learn. So Rosa knows some Japanese, she said, or used to know some Japanese. Nico, you know Catalan. So I'm curious about if you could teach us a word or two in those languages, teach each other a word or two in those languages. What word could you teach us?
And which language do you want?
Let's start with Catalan. Teach
Okay.
Rosa and me some words in Catalan, some nice words.
So what words do you want me to tell you?
Rosa, what do you think? What should we learn?
Like good morning.
What?
And stuff. Good morning or good night.
Bon dia y bona nit.
Rosa, how do you say it?
Bon dia. I don't know. I don't know.
Right. Ask him again. Ask him again.
How do you say it again?
Bon dia y bona nit.
Bon vianti bonavit.
No.
So,
Bona nit is good night, and bon dia is good morning.
Bon dia. So that's good morning. Bon nit is good night.
Bona nit,
Yeah.
right?
Bona
Bona nit.
nit.
Yeah.
Ah, all right. So bon dia and bona nit. Got it. Okay. And what words do you want to know in Japanese, Nico? Maybe the same words. Maybe that's why. Maybe we do good morning and good night.
Yeah.
When I went to two different types of preschools, and they did not teach us words. You had to know how to speak, and they just knew English. So I do not remember how to say good night or good morning, but I do remember some words. The word that I really remember is konnichiwa, and I forgot the other ones because it's been a very long time. So it's been like it's been like 3 or 4 years since I knew how to speak Japanese, but I do know some Spanish.
Yeah. So, but you didn't say in Spanish. What do you want to know in Spanish?
I want to know, how do you say good dog in Spanish?
What?
Good dog.
Bongos.
Bongos?
Yeah, bon
Okay.
goes.
I'm gonna try that.
Wait. I thought you were saying in Catalan. It's perro bueno.
So perro bueno, or the bueno perro, because perro is dog or puppy, and then bueno is good.
You can see it both ways. Perro bueno or bueno perro.
Okay.
There you go. I would say perro bueno or buen perro. Buen perro. Either one.
Buen perro.
Perro bueno. Good. Look at that. Language classes. And how do you say, so Rosa, I think in Spanish, you've learned some things too. So maybe you should share with Nico what you know in Spanish.
I know how to say hot chocolate, and I know how
No,
to
tell them your
say,
Spanish. Tell them in Spanish.
I forgot. I used to know the whole ABC, ton of animals, and then that was all in Virginia, which is like 4 years ago.
Mhm.
So it's been a long time.
Been a long time. I get that. All right, cool. So I have, I had just this idea before we end our time together today to play a little game. Do you guys want to play a little game?
Yes.
A little word game. Okay. And it's called pro con. Have you heard of pro con? You know what pro con means?
I've heard it, but I've never played it.
All right. So pro, when something is pro, it means that something is good. When something is a con, it means something is bad. Okay, so good, bad, basically. So I'm going to give you a word and you both have to tell me, you're going to take turns, right? All the good things. When I say pro, you're going to tell me all the good things about that word. When I say con, you're going to tell me all the bad things about it. Make sense?
Yeah.
But the key is you got to say it fast and you can only do one at a time.
Okay.
So Nico and then Rosa and then Rosa and then Nico. You can't, if you speak over each other. All right. So you have to do teamwork. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nico's gonna start.
Nico, you're gonna start. You ready, Nico?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do pro, and you just say one word each, okay? So pro dinosaurs.
Pro?
Pro, one word about good thing about dinosaurs.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's good.
No, Nico's first. Nico, dinosaurs, pro. Or maybe not one word. Maybe you get one thing that's good about dinosaurs. Pro.
That they're cool.
Rosa.
That they died.
Nico.
Dinosaurs?
Yes.
Pro or con?
Pro. We're still doing pro.
Okay.
Under pressure. That's it. They're cool and they died. That's the only good thing about dinosaurs.
No. I don't know.
You froze. You locked up, Nico.
Froze.
All right. Okay. Next. Con soccer. Rosa.
Bad thing about soccer is you get hurt and get shoved a lot and get pushed
All right,
onto the
one
floor.
thing. Just one thing, Rosa. Nico.
All one chapter.
Con soccer.
That you get tired of running.
All right, Rosa. Con soccer.
That people push you.
Nico.
That that sometimes when you score a goal, the other team gets angry on you.
Ah, yes. All right, Rosa, last thing, soccer, con.
That you get pushed and trip over the ball. That's
Trip
all
over.
one subject.
Ooh, okay. Pro, actually con, dinosaurs. Nico.
That they can kill you.
Oh, that's worse. Rosa, con, dinosaurs.
That they could eat a human man whole.
Ooh, Nico, con, dinosaurs.
That that's they can be scary.
Yeah. All right. Pro, soccer.
It's good because you get pizza. Or
Pizza.
something, or ice cream at the end
Nico,
of the
pro,
season.
soccer.
That's if you win, you're happy.
All right. Rosa, pro, soccer.
That my team wins a lot.
Nice job. All right. So you guys both got to see good and not so good things about some of your favorite stuff. Yes? Good deal. So I'm curious about, what did you learn about each other? What was something interesting that we talked about in our time together today?
I learned.
What did you learn about Nico, Rosa?
I learned that he wants a really big house.
Okay. Anything else?
I learned a new game, paddle. Don't know how to play, but I've heard about it.
Okay. Learned about paddle. Good. And Nico, what about for you? What did you learn, or what something that you found out about Rosa that was interesting?
That she likes football.
Yeah, that's one. And anything else?
That she doesn't like to be a scout.
Yeah. So no scouts, and she likes football. Got it.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite part about being on a podcast?
This is going on. People can hear this, maybe in a car, a radio, maybe. Maybe
Okay.
my whole family gets to hear it.
Yeah. So you can't wait to have other people hear you talk about soccer and dinosaurs. All right, cool. Nico, what about you?
Me too. I want people to hear how we talk.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's my favorite part too. I'm really happy that the two of you got a chance to chat with each other. I know it's not always easy, right? To talk to a stranger, especially somebody that lives in a completely different part of the world you've never met in person. Doing it on video sometimes can be challenging, but you guys did great. You're so friendly and so open, and said some really important things about yourselves and about the stuff that you care about. So that was exciting to me. Thank you so much. Any last words you want to say? Any advice for other kids your age?
If you're hearing this, Avishai, it's crazy, so he might jump on you. That's just a warning.
What?
Avishai is very crazy. He will build something and destroy it. If you build something, break it.
Is that the advice that you want to give to other young people, that Avishai is crazy?
Yeah, and also Havela and him are also very crazy.
You might want to tell Nico who those people are.
They're my cousins.
So your cousins are crazy. They like to build things and destroy them. Okay.
Yeah, they're very crazy.
All right, so just be warned. Nico, what about you?
That I want the kids of my class to hear it.
Oh, yeah?
Probably gonna hear this.
Oh, okay. The kids from your class to hear it. So that means you're gonna have to tell them. Is there a message you want to give them? A message? You guys want to tell your kids, the kids in your class, a special message?
Hello, Caitlin and Macy. If you're listening to this, I'm only doing this because it's a podcast. And don't
me
know if
too.
you can see the video. I don't know.
All right.
Um,
Nico?
Hi, Ismael, Pascal, Ivan, and Ivan P, and Diago and Julian. If you're watching this, hi.
Do you want to say something to them in Catalan or in Spanish?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Pascal, espero que ho miris i tots els altres de la classe també.
Good. Anything else?
No.
No. All right. Got it. Well, good job, the two of you. Thank you so much for being guests on the podcast, Not Quite Strangers.
Wait. And Pascal, que mirin els de l'escola Antoni Brusi, vale? Els de quart.
What
Vale?
What did you just tell Pascal, Nico?
That I want them to watch this video. And if it's from another school, I'm not telling it to them. I'm telling it to my school for the kids of 4th grade, because now we're gonna go to 4th grade.
Ah, got it.
You guys want to see one of my soccer trophies?
Sure.
Okay.
And I want to bring my basket trophies.
Go for it. Bring your basket trophy. All right, Nico went to go get his basketball trophy. Oh, here we go. Let's see these trophies.
This is one of my trophies. Beautiful.
This one for
I
you.
have
Okay. so
5
tell-
more of these. This might
What
be
is-
my sister's because we both have the same type of soccer trophies.
So
Wait,
what do you-
I
That
want to
one's
show this
very big.
if my friends are watching.
I bet
Because
you
I
can
have.
drink from it. I know. I can't hear.
Can you hear
You
us?
can-
How about now? No, you can't hear
Wait.
us?
I can't hear you guys.
No, you can't hear us? Hello?
I can't hear you guys.
Can you make sure that your headset is plugged? Plugged?
Okay.
Can you hear us, Nico?
Yeah.
Okay. Rosa, how about now? Can you hear me?
Wait.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
take my headphones out.
All right, we can hear you. Okay, great. So, all right, so tell us about these trophies. Why did you bring them? Why do you want to share them? Go.
Because I won a lot of games.
Mhm.
I have a team and lost like 3 games in 6 seasons. 3 games, I'd be it.
Nice. So you won a
We
lot of
lost.
trophies in all your games. You won 6 games, you said?
This is gonna be my 7th season, so I've been in 6 seasons.
Got it. You played for 6 seasons. Cool. Nico, tell us about your trophy.
That I want to show it because we won it. Because last year we weren't winning, like we didn't even win one game. We only did one that it was a tie.
Got it. So that you didn't win a single game last year. You had one tie, but this was your
Yeah.
first time winning. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and we were first of the league.
Whoa, yeah, fancy. Which sport? Basket, you said?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So we'll end on this note. Since you all wanted to say hi to your friends and family, your friends at school. You all are athletes. The 2 of you are both athletes. You enjoy
I also
playing
did
sports.
track.
Cool. So track, soccer, you got basketball, paddle, football. So what advice do you have for other athletes, other kids who are playing sports? One piece of advice that helps them be good at their sport or helps them have a good attitude about the sport.
Always stretch before you go to a soccer game.
Always stretch. All right. So your flexibility, that's your brand, Rosa. Nice. Nico, what about you?
Um,
That's good advice for some
to,
back.
I know. To play different games because almost because my school everybody just plays football.
So different sports are important to you.
Yeah.
Why is that important? Why play different games? Why?
Because if not, they'll only be playing football all their life.
All their life. Yeah. You like a lot of variety, huh? Mix it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Good job, everybody. Thank you both so much. Nico, thank you so much for tuning in from Barcelona. And Rosa, thank you so much for tuning in from Dallas, Texas. Everyone that's joined us here online, thank you for listening in to our summer youth edition episode of Not Quite Strangers. Again, if you haven't subscribed to this podcast, please go to www.notquitestrangers.com so you can check out this episode and many more. Again, I'm so thankful for young people. Obviously, you guys are so busy. You're doing a lot of things. You have a lot of exciting activities in your life. It sounds like you're also great siblings to your brothers and sisters, and you have an opportunity to connect even more with friends and other young people. So looking forward to you all continuing to share. Would you do this again, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So stay tuned. We might have you guys come again sometime in the future. Ooh, very good. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Have a wonderful rest of the day.
Okay.
You've been listening to the podcast Not Quite Strangers. Be sure to subscribe or follow on your favorite video or podcast platform. And for more information and content, go to notquitestrangers.com. See you next time.